Peace. Peace to the God. Peace to the earth. Peace to the babies. You feel me? And I want to say a big salute to all the true and living God and earth and baby out there. Because everybody ain't true and living. But shout out to the true and living. If you know you true and living in your heart, big salute to you. Now, big salute. Big salute to all my subscribers. Keep Low family, I feel y'all. If you tapped in with me, we locked in. Salute to all of my subscribers. And if you not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Yo, check this out. Today, I want to build with y'all on some things that I came across. Let's just say that I came across them this week. And I just wanted to elaborate my input on it. But I'm not going to touch too much on what the other people was dealing with. But I'm going to give y'all my insight of how I see it and how I would advise y'all to govern your situation as far as the 5% nation is concerned. So let's do this. Okay. We all know, and big salute to the Father Allah. Love is love from me to you. That's unique LASHEIM Allah, aka LASHEIM to God. Salute to the Father Allah. And I know all of y'all, if y'all feel like me, because A alike, B alike, so we see alike, right? So I know y'all see things like me, y'all feel it like me. So I know we all feel the Father in his heart. All right, look, the Father name was Clarence Jowett Smith. He was also known as Clarence 13X. This was when he was in the mosque, underneath the leadership of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And shout out to Elijah Muhammad and his contribution to, you know, elevating black people, because he made a strong contribution towards that, right? And that's love. Shout out to Farrad for bringing the knowledge to Elijah Muhammad. That's W.D. Farrad, if y'all don't know, Wallace D. Farrad, who brought the knowledge to Elijah Poole, who changed his name to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So salute to both of them. Salute to everybody that made positive contributions towards black people elevating, or just people elevating. Salute to all of y'all. Now we're going to get into what I want to touch on. All right. We all know that the Father Allah, before he transitioned to the name of Father Allah, his name was Clarence 13X, because he was under the leadership of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, right? And he was in Temple number 7 on 116th Street. I used to live 118th Street, 119th Street, my mother, and 118th Street, my godmother and them. These are facts. So I used to go there, see the temple with the crescent moon and the star, and it was like a glorious thing. See all Muhammad's stores up and down 116th Street. I was a child, but I used to see this, you feel me, with my actual physical eyes. This is nothing nobody told me. You feel me? I wasn't able to make a positive contribution to it like I am now, like I'm implementing these principles now, but I visioned it and I saw it at a young age, whether it be 3, 4, whatever. Okay, so I should see the brothers out there with bean pies and the Final Call newspaper, or whatever newspaper they had at that time. I'm not sure, because I was a young child, right? But I always had a degree of admiration for the brothers with the bow ties, because number one, they were sharp. They was dressed nice, you know, different than other people in the area, so they stood out. But what had me more intrigued by them was when I went by them, I smelled Muslim oil or whatever they had on, and They had the bean pies. I brought a couple of bean pies a couple of times or whatever. And it was all love. So I always had admiration for them. But as I got older and I started to acquire knowledge, and this is just before I even got knowledge itself, I just go on the train and mess with people, because I'm from New York City, for all those who don't know. I just go on the train and mess with the brothers, and they be like, we are for the Ansar Allah community and all this other stuff. And they talk and I listen to what they say. I just go mess with the Hebrew Israelites because my old dad had got returned to the essence. If y'all didn't see that video of my old dad getting returned to the essence, go check out that video that I got, how my old dad got returned to the essence, and I got knowledge itself because of that, right? Because before the transition, I was going to church and doing my thing or whatever, right? So getting back on track, the Father Allah was in temple number 7, right? And we all know that on June 13, 1969, the Father got returned to the physical essence of life when he was going into his building, like on 112, 113, 14th Street, all that in the projects. And he was going to see his wife, Dora. And some dudes ran in the hallway and they hit him up and unlifed him in a physical form, right? But we have the show and prove every June 13th. The True and Living have a show and prove, to show and prove, even though they returned the Father to the physical essence of life, they didn't stop nothing, because we all building and we all guard. Now, this is a situation that I really want to touch on. Listen to me clearly and feel me, dig me on this, family. Look, the Father Allah, let me just say this first and foremost before anybody with who ain't comprehending me or ain't on the same vibration that I'm on say something dumb about me disrespecting the Father. No disrespect to the Father Allah. Let me say this first and foremost. Salute to the Father Allah, Clarence 13X Smith, Clarence Jawed Smith, Father Allah. Puddin', who's always putting dudes in check, right? Or putting them in a proper perspective. All right, shout out to him. Love you, God. Hard. You already know, infinite. But look, the Father is the founder of our 5% nation. And it's all due respect to him and salute to him in the first non-born. But I ain't gonna Jesus Christ him. Now, what I mean when I say this is people be Jesus Christing people. I'm not here to worship nobody. I'm God. 7 is the mathematical terminology for the creator of the universe, who is Allah. Arm, leg, arm, supreme head. This is the real supreme being, the real God in the flesh. The spiritual essence of God is inside of you. I have knowledge of this, and I utilize this to my full form of perfection in a physical form. But on a mental form, I'm infinite. No alpha, no omega. And all of y'all who's true and living is like that too. So what I'm saying that to say is, we all equal to the Father, right? Ain't no big God, little God. That's one of the most brilliant things that the Father did when he came out of temple number 7 and he went in the streets of Harlem and he started teaching and educating the thugged out youth, the drug dealers, the stick-up kids, the drug users. Yo, Allah said, come to the people as the people. So when he see bloods, if in that day, hypothetical situation, but I'm giving you an example. When you see bloods, he walk up to them and be like, what's poppin', young fellas? And he get to them because he relates to them by communicating in their dialect. If you go up to Crips, he be like, what's cracking? And then he talk and educate these people to where they could transition their life to where they be civilized beings and not just banging so much, or if they do bang, they bang with intelligence. You feel what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm saying this is because that's why we have the show and prove every June 13th. Now, let me just say this. Big salute and shout out to my son Karma Timing. My son Karma was born on June 13th, birthed into physical existence. So that's another thing that reminds me constantly, daily of the Father, because I have a son that was birthed when the Father got returned to the physical essence, taking him 7 shots and out of here physically. But I got a son that came on the day that he left, and he's God cipher divine. So that's divine to me. That's just in my personal life. But I know that all of y'all, when y'all come to the show and prove on June 13th, y'all come there because y'all say they might have returned Clarence 13X Smith in the physical form, or the Father Allah in the physical form, but we all the Father Allah. You feel me? And that's what's essential that I don't want y'all to forget, that you're all God and you're all equal to the Father. You might not be the founder of the nation, but the Father wasn't our leader. He was just the founder. He was our brother. And that's how we don't Jesus Christ him. Now look, all due respect to the Father Allah and the first non-born. Of course, I take my hat off to them if I had that. Salute to them. Of course, they made it possible so that we could be, they made it possible that so that people call me LASHEIM the God. So of course I have respect and admiration for that. But I ain't gonna Jesus Christ. I ain't gonna Jesus Christ him. You feel me? And another thing I wanted to touch on real briefly in this video, right? I want y'all to think about this for real, because I know this is going to hit some brothers in the heart like a dart, but that's what the truth does. Look, whenever you find yourself whispering about something, you got a problem. Something's wrong. Why are you whispering? Whenever you got something, you got to keep it a secret. Something's wrong. Because the truth is always going to reveal itself. Whether it be 20 years from now, the truth come out. It's always going to reveal itself. Let me tell you a story. Look, the truth had to go to court and a lie had to go to court. So the truth woke up late and he just ran out naked because he needed a cover up. But a lie had to get up like 5:30 in the morning and start covering up all the falsehoods. You feel me? So that's why you should always advocate truth. You feel me? And the reason why I say this is because I wanted to touch on a truthful situation. All right, look. Me personally, have nothing against anybody who's a Muslim. I'm talking about dudes who pray 5 times a day, Sunni, Shiite, FARRAKHAN, and the Nation of Islam. Because for those who don't know, the Nation of Islam, salute and all due respect to them. I have no problems with them. I consider them to be our brothers, my brothers anyway, right? And I hope they feel the same about me. Even though our ways of life differentiate a little bit, like they might pray 5 times a day, makes a lot to do whatever they do, right? And they might have a leader. And in the 5% nation, we all guard and we all leaders. You feel me? And it's a difference because Allah, people submit to Allah. They submit to the will of Allah. I'm Allah. You feel me? So I don't know how y'all gonna take that, and there's no disrespect or no pun intended to nobody. But let's just build on the truth. Because the truth is what set us free, right? The truth is the power. And power is the ability to increase your mental and physical endurance by doing something beneficial for yourself as well as others around you, right? So when I implement truth through my verbal correspondence with y'all, am I doing anything wrong? Or am I doing the right thing? That's why they call us righteous, right? So I'm going to speak the truth. All right, look. I saw 2 videos, maybe 3 videos this week. Because I do my due diligence. I'll be studying and just accumulating a lot of knowledge, because knowledge is power. Remember, power is the ability to increase your mental and physical endurance, but power is also the ability to dominate over others. So the more power you have, the more powerful you'll be. You feel me? So I make sure I keep my mental and physical weight up. You feel me? And that's just how I build. But y'all do what y'all feel. But check it out. I seen a video this week, 3 of them, where they was saying that the Nation of Islam, right? And again, I don't have nothing against them, but I'm 5%. I'm guard. And they are brothers, but our cultural beliefs, we got the same lessons. We got the same lessons as the Muslims. So listen, we have the same lessons as the brothers that was in Temple Number 7, the brothers that's in Chicago, the brothers that's in all these mosques. I'm talking about the 120 lessons that Wallace D. Farrad gave to Elijah Muhammad, starting with who is the original man? The Asiatic black man, maker, owner, creator, planner, earth, father, civilization, God of the universe. That's the first degree in the student enrollment, which is the 1 to 10 lesson, right? Okay, a man by the name of W.D. Farrad came to North America because it tells you in the 136 lessons, my name is W. Muhammad, I came to North America by myself. That's another lesson that Wallace D. Farrad brought over, and he met a guy named by the name of Elijah Poole, and he taught and he educated Elijah Muhammad, right? Now, Elijah started teaching all the Nation of Islam and that, right? So Malcolm was in there, the father-in-law was in there, and so many other brothers. And like 5 or 6 of them left. And all the 5 or 6 that left, something bad happened to them. Now look, this might be some CIA or them alphabet dudes who put some bullshit into the game. Pardon my profanity, but that's why I wanted to say that to y'all. They put some BS in the game, right? So they said, if we tell the 5% that these Muslim cats killed Clarence, them two will be bickering. The Nation of Islam and the 5% will be bickering. If they put some BS out there that these dudes killed Malcolm, whether it's true or not, right? Because you know all the stories just like I do. They saying that they had something to do with Malcolm. Because, let me just say this. I don't know. I wasn't born at that time, birthed into physical existence at that time. I wasn't there. I never met the father in my life. I never met Malcolm. I never met Elijah. I never met FARRAKHAN. None of them. So I wasn't there. They was grown men before I was born. You feel me? So I'm not just going to go up on or the gossip about them. Of course, I got my own mental interpretation, which I'll keep to myself for now. Because I'm not going to cause nothing between brothers. You feel me? Even if some sucker shit happened, right? And most times it's like this. Look, Jesus Christ. Let's just use references. Jesus Christ in the Bible, right? One of his disciples, he had 12 dudes that rock with him. Judas sold the nigga out for 33 pieces of silver. You see how it goes? So, just say something happened bad to where they mashed Malcolm X out and they mashed the father out. And that really happened the way certain people are making these allegations. Because they saying that they had something to do with it. But, like I said, I wasn't there. But if that even did happen, and I'm not making allegations that nobody did nothing. Let's just clarify that. But the stuff that's in the air, let's not deal with that right now. Because Malcolm goes. The father goes. Whoever else in them is goes. But the 5% nation is still here. The Nation of Islam is still here. Aren't we brothers? Aren't we living for the same thing? Growth and development and education and betterment of black people? So let's work together to get that. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? But y'all could get in the comments. Tell me how y'all feel about the situation. But one more thing that I want to say to y'all, and it's very imperative that you don't let nobody big me you and you little. I had knowledge 30 years, I had knowledge 20 years, and I'm the boss of you, and I'm a big guard, you're a little guard. What are you, a clown? Ain't no big guard and little guard. It's either you a law or you not. And even if you not, even if you don't know you a law, you're a law. That's why when I be seeing these black dudes who consider themselves to be 85 because they're a little bit dumb, deaf, and blind, peace, black man, you know you guard? Because I see the guard in them. You feel me? Because remember what I said at the beginning of this conversation. ABC ain't just for a law, be careful. It's A alike, B alike, so we see alike. So I hope y'all seeing what I'm saying. If you don't know me, my name is Unique LASHEIM Allah. They call me LASHEIM the God. I have a channel on YouTube called Keep Low, Keeplo. I drop knowledge that help you elevate your life. I drop knowledge on street legends. I mean dudes who's indulged in these streets, contributing to death and destruction. But I show you what they did so you could take a different route, because a lot of us got caught up in the COINTEL program, which is the destruction of black leadership, which is dropping drugs and guns into our community so we could fall. You feel me? And since we all, that's why it's imperative that you get knowledge of yourself. Don't just wait for Jesus or whatever God you believe in to come save you, because the 19th letter in the alphabet is S. In supreme mathematics, it stands for self-savior. You must save yourself before you save others. The only way you're going to save yourself is by knowing yourself. The only way you're going to know yourself is by getting knowledge of yourself. By look, listen, observing, and just look and listen, observing what I'm saying in this video and be like, is LA kicking me some BS, or is the God being real with me? Kicking some profound knowledge that'll elevate my life. But like I said, my name is LASHEIM the God. I'm not going to hold y'all. I got a channel on YouTube called Keep Low, where I do videos on street legends. I drop knowledge that help you elevate your life. And I drop knowledge for the God, for the earth, and for the babies. Yo, tap in. Y'all see I got the yellow Keep Low shirt on with the world famous lines in the street, the manhole cover, and we down there keeping low. Because if you keep low, you never tell. They never gonna know. And another thing, stop telling everybody all your business, man. Keep something to yourself. You feel me? And you ain't gotta show everything to social media, but you know better. But if you knew better, you do better. And just focus, man. Yo, my name is LASHEIM the God. Tap in with the channel Keep Low. And if you want to get your Keep Low production shirts, all sizes and all colors, go to www.keeplowproductions. You feel me? And cop you some Keep Low shirts or something. And don't take you nothing to get this video a thumbs up. And subscribe to the channel before I come through and shake y'all up. You heard? Nah, peace. I wish you all peace and prosperity. And I want y'all to just stay focused. LASHEIM the God. I'm out. Peace.